Hello everyone, welcome again. Today I would like to start a new series on the channel, the BLITZ Academy. And the reason for that is quite simple, because I've been browsing different forums on the Wargaming website, on Steam, the Facebook groups, and there's still lots of people who has a problem with certain class of tanks, like medium tanks, heavy tanks, light tanks, still asking the questions. So I would like to do something to show them, to share the knowledge, and maybe to pass some information, how to use those tanks, how to get better on the battlefield, how to use certain techniques, and also some information about the credit making tanks and the other issues. So today we are starting with the medium tanks. The medium tank, like this one, is something between the lights and the heavies. It's less armor than a heavy tank, but still using a decent gun, and is fast enough, not that fast like light tanks, but fast enough to outflank the enemies, get the key position on the map, spot the enemies, and then of course support heavies during the battle. Outflank, like I said, strike from unexpected points, hide, and then distract the enemy when the heavies, when the heavy tanks following the frontal attack. Another key role on the battlefield for medium tank is to intercept the lights, which are start trying to spot our positions. So at the beginning, the main point is just to intercept and stop the light tanks from chasing our positions. According to equipment for medium tanks, let's take a look here. Basically everything that increase your speed, increase your rate of fire, and then stabilization, for example, and of course the view range. The gun rammer, increase your rate of fire. Improved modules, they have 10% to track fuel tank ammo rack durability, and of course minus 20% of damage from ramming if you meet the light tank on your way, for example, and get to ram. So that's helpful. Of course this one, improved optics, so you get an increased view range. The camo is not very important because you're still on the move, so you're visible anyway. What next? Enhanced gun lane drive, decrease your aiming time. Then enhanced armor, which is improving 4% to the hull and turret armor. Sometimes it's really important, you know, especially when you wriggle, and then you may bounce a little bit more than usual. And of course, engine accelerator. So that engine accelerator gives you more engine power plus increased traverse speed, which is quite important when during the maneuvers. On the last row, vertical stabilizer that increase aiming time again, and this one, enhanced tracks. So this is something that keeps your tracks from prevent your tracks from falling off. That might be crucial point, of course, during escapes or quick attacks. From provisions, always food related to the various nations. That works on the crew skills. And when crew is better trained, of course their skills going for various tank parameters, like hit traverse speed, turret traverse speed, rate of fire, dispersion, view range, rate of fire, and dispersion of the gun. Look, it's all improved. And of course we can try with this one, standard fuel, and increase engine power again and traverse speed. And sometimes you can use this one, the extra combat rations. That's another significant raise for crew skills, which gonna work for the entire tank. But then it depends. If you short with the credits, of course it depends of your choice. You know, if you want to pay for that or not. I'm working without it anyway. And consumables, as always, first aid kit, repair kit, and then the third one is your choice. Either you're gonna choose a multi-purpose restoration pack that gives you additional medikit and a repair kit, or you're gonna use fire extinguisher to prevent fires, or for example engine power boost. But for mediums I would recommend power boost, and of course additional set of restoration pack. Okay, we got few clips just to show you how to use your battlefield on the tank, how to use the strong sides of your tank, and how to cover the weak points. Like I said before, the main thing of a battle is for a medium is to get the crucial position of the map. Use your speed to get there, but always make sure that you have enough support on your back to advantage. Like here, you can see all the team is coming along, so you may just go to the other side of that hill to the spotting position to spot any enemies which are usually coming out from the other side. There's no one here yet, so keep going forward. And then you can see two well protected enemy tanks. Of course, they are nicely covered by that hill, and they have a quite strong turret, so it's not easy to penetrate them. For sure, not for that medium tank, which the gun is don't have enough penetration to hit them. So the best idea is just to run across, avoid that hill, get down, flank the enemies among that hill, and then strike from the other side, from their backs. Of course, before you do that, always make sure that the other side is cleared for you, is safe. As you can see, there's a tank destroyer, but it's been distracted by one of your team members, so you can advantage. And the enemy probably spotted on the minimap that the tank's coming this way, so you went down. And here you got the first tactic, focus fire. That's a good side if you got more than one gun against the one of enemy tank, like you see. And now the heavy tank upstairs is alone and is swarmed by the rest of the team. See, the tank's been distracted and they're completely uncovered. Now, you got another frontal attack from the other side, so you have to clearly hide against those heavy guns. And the same situation here. All the heavies taking positions just to stop enemy from pushing forward. And then your key role as a medium tank is to flank the enemies again, and again strike from unexpected position. As you can see, we are passing again that hill around, getting to the back of enemy back positions, and here we go. We got perfectly exposed side armors. Enemy getting completely distracted, so now it's clash between your gun and the heavy guns from the front. We got 5-1. See, all the tanks completely damaged, and there's the last one over there. And the same situation. It's focused on the battle with the tank which is in front, and it doesn't expect anyone to go from the side. So again, the front of this tank was nicely is well armored, so I extract from the back and sides, and again focus fire a couple of tanks, quick eliminations. Quick elimination. Right. There's one more tank somewhere, and of course, as you can see on the score, the enemy is having 2 victory points, and they're gathering points much quicker than we do. So the good idea now is to claim one of those points to prevent from enemy from the victory, as it's 6-2. And as you can see, the rest of the team is just pushing forward for the KV over there. Now we got all 3 points, is quite easy win. Right, battle 1. And that was the first way to use your medium tank in the battlefield. Here we got another battle, and now it's T-54. And that T-54 is with the stock gun. It's pretty much stock tank, just the turret improved. So you can't do much against the tier 9 tanks. So the key role again is just to spot. As you can see, going to the spotting position. See 2 enemies over there. Get spotted, so someone has to be around. Here we go. There's another T-54. IS-3 is just pushing forward. And again, not very effective gun. but thankfully well armored. And you can see 3 tanks and 3 enemy tanks already here, 4 tanks, 5, because IS-8 is passing here, and then 5th one, T-49. So there's no chance to stay here any longer. I got to run away. Of course, try to damage as much as you can. See, if you stay in that position, now those 3 tanks just went there and are gonna be quickly eliminated. So you move back. Of course, you still got support of your team on the left side, so you can get back slowly to the position and then check the situation. And again, you got T-49 still exposed, so he's taking damage. And all enemy tanks advancing, but it's still exposing their side armors. See, T-49 is eliminated, one of the bigger guns in enemy team. Now it's Chinese eliminated heavy tank, and then here we got T-54 and IS-3. T-54, oh, unlucky shot. But it seems to be focused on sniping there, so you can take advantage. You see, all the enemies just get stuck over there. Trying to get IS-3. Not easy on that tricky armor. They're still not interested, so you can stay here and then just shot from the side. That's supposed to be... oh, someone killed him before. And T-54 on his own. He's 3-3 now. As you can see on the minimap, the enemies are flanking our team. Okay, T-54 is gone, so you have a chance to go forward. Now you can see IS-8. So the frontal attack on this tank for you is completely... oh, and perfectly exposed Panzer II, Yak Panzer II. And here, AT-15 and IS-8, 2 well-armored tanks. So the best thing you can do, just to try to detract enemy. Oh, be unlucky. And then, as the enemy was detracted, so you can clearly, just as close as you can, and then use your speed to flank him. Of course, that AT has no turret, so he has to turn around all the tank. And you can see IS-8 is still supporting him, so you get to use the AT. Oh, that's a bit unlucky situation because the teammate is just pushing you out to the IS-8 fire. But then AT-15 gone, and then IS-8 against 2 of us, 3 of us, because there is another teammate on the back. And here from the side you can easily penetrate. That's it, 4 kills. So as you could see, there was even as a weaker tank, there was lots of opportunities to flank the enemies, to strike from the side positions, and also to spot the enemies for your teammates. In here we got a situation with a quick tank with good rate of fire. So like I said before, the crucial point to get the key position on the map. We're going forward, and then also make sure that you get enough support. If you go there, make sure you get enough support on behind you. So as you can see, the 3 tanks are heading this way. There are 2 ways, one way down, one up when the enemy team comes up. And we got first enemy, second one. And as you can see on the minimap, your teammates just coming up to the hill. Good. They decide to push down from down, so there's also again focus fire. See the detract situation, when you detract the enemy and then just hold him, and then all the teammates can focus fire on that tank. Quickly, tank destroy quickly eliminated. And the same situation here. Unfortunately, there was no one to strike the tank, but it's still detracting. And using your quick rate of fire, just detract and wait for your teammates to support. But they seems busy with the tank destroyer on the other side. So yeah, keep pushing down and then still trying to detract. As you can see, it's quite effective, especially with the quick rate of fire. It's quite effective against 3 enemies. That's it. One eliminated. Now there's Covenanter on the other side. And now look at the HP, it's quite low. And you got lots of friendly tanks coming up now, so you can just advantage. Always make sure you are still safe. Just hide, protect yourself. There's a heavy here. 6-0. As you could see, the track technique, it works quite well. If you have quick rate of fire, you can easily use that, especially with some support. Is quick elimination the best combination? The track and then focus fire. From here, as you can see, there's another example of flanking. Two quick tanks going to the back positions of the enemies. The all heavies all focused over there, fighting against our forces. As you can see, those two tanks coming to the back positions, and I have clear view on the whole enemy entire force. So of course the key role from here is focus fire among your heavy teammates and eliminating the heaviest guns from the enemy team. As you can see, KV2 is gone. There's KV1S, another heavy gun, eliminated. Su-152, another heavy gun, try to eliminate. It's detract, so the teammates have a chance to kill him. Of course you can try to hold. That's it. And now just protect yourself. As you can see, the enemy spotted you on the side, so they're gonna focus fire on this side. I can see T-29, another heavy tank, almost dead. That's it, another heavy eliminated. And you got two tanks only. From 1-0 situation against us, there's 5-1. That's a side effect of effective using of medium. 6-1, and the only comet is there available. So the heavy is pushing on him. He has to protect himself, and then of course, as a medium going on his back. And here we go. Done. 4 kills. Okay, that will be it for today. If you have any questions or ideas for next parts, please write down below in the comment section. Of course, if you like this material, please thumb up, and if you want to be informed about incoming ones, subscribe to the channel and press the bell to be informed about them. Meanwhile, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you're gonna find it useful. Of course, I can recommend to browse the channel to find any other interesting material if you are interested. Until end of this week, until 1st of July, you still have a chance to participate in a giveaway. I'm gonna drop a link to the giveaway clip in comment in description session below this material. So if you to participate in that giveaway, don't forget to like that material and subscribe to the channel, of course, because the giveaway is for subscribers only. And of course, leave your in-game nickname in a comment below and state your server that you are playing on. If you don't play World of Tanks Blitz, you can leave your YouTube nickname, and then you have a chance to win a £10 voucher or one of few Steam games. Right. Thank you everyone again. I hope I will see you next time. Meanwhile, thank you everyone, and goodbye.